What happens after we die? This question has echoed through the corridors of time, a timeless enigma that has captivated and confounded humankind since our very beginnings. It is a question whispered in hushed tones at funerals, pondered in the stillness of the night, and explored in countless works of art, philosophy, and religion. There is an innate human desire to believe that our consciousness, our essence, does not simply evaporate into nothingness. We yearn for reassurance that death is not the end, but rather a transition, a passage into another realm of existence. Is there a heaven, a paradise, where our souls find eternal peace and reunion with loved ones? Or is there a darker realm, a place of punishment for earthly transgressions? These questions have no easy answers, yet they are questions that we are all compelled to ask. The ancient Egyptians, with their elaborate burial rituals and mummification practices, believed in a vibrant afterlife in the field of reeds, where souls were judged by Osiris, the god of the underworld. They envisioned a realm where the righteous would enjoy eternal bliss, while the wicked would face eternal punishment. Across the globe, the ancient Greeks believed in Hades, a subterranean realm ruled by the god of the same name. Hades was not necessarily a place of torment, but rather a shadowy reflection of the world of the living. These ancient beliefs, though separated by time and distance, share a common thread: the idea that death is not the end, but a transition to another state of being. Today, a diverse tapestry of religious and spiritual beliefs offers a wide range of perspectives on the afterlife. Christianity speaks of heaven and hell, destinations determined by one's life choices and relationship with God. Islam envisions a day of judgment where souls will be held accountable for their deeds and sent to either paradise or punishment. Hinduism and Buddhism offer the concept of reincarnation, the belief that the soul is reborn into a new physical form after death, with the cycle continuing until the soul achieves enlightenment and liberation. These beliefs, though varied, offer a sense of hope and purpose, providing a framework for understanding death and its implications for our lives. In recent decades, near-death experiences, or NDEs, have garnered increasing attention. Individuals who have come close to death, often during surgery or medical emergencies, report remarkably similar experiences: feelings of peace and euphoria, out-of-body sensations, encounters with deceased loved ones, and journeys through tunnels of light. While some scientists attribute these experiences to physiological changes in the dying brain, others believe that NDEs offer tantalizing glimpses into the afterlife. Section 5. Science's lens. Peering beyond the veil. Science, with its emphasis on empirical evidence, has traditionally struggled to reconcile its methods with the metaphysical nature of the afterlife. However, some scientists are beginning to explore the possibility that consciousness, long considered an emergent property of the brain, may actually be a fundamental aspect of the universe. Quantum physics, with its mind-bending principles, has opened new avenues of inquiry. Some physicists, such as Dr. Roger Penrose, propose that consciousness is not localized in the brain, but rather exists as a non-local phenomenon, perhaps even surviving the death of the physical body. Section 6. A grandfather's clock and the stillness that followed. I remember the day my grandfather died. He was a man of routine, his life as predictable as the ticking of the grandfather clock in his hallway. Every hour it chimed, a comforting reminder of the passage of time. On the day he died, the clock chimed as usual at 3 p.m. I remember thinking it was strange, this continuation of routine in the face of such profound loss. But then, as I sat with my family, enveloped in grief, the clock fell silent. It never chimed again. Was it a coincidence? A mechanical failure? Or was it something more? A subtle acknowledgement from the universe that something had shifted, that a soul had departed? I don't have an answer, but the experience left an imprint on my soul, a reminder that there are mysteries beyond our comprehension. Section 7. The comfort of rituals, the solace of belief. Across cultures and throughout history, humans have developed rituals to honor the dead and provide comfort to the living. From the somber beauty of a funeral service to the joyous celebration of the Day of the Dead, These rituals remind us that we are not alone in our grief. They connect us to something larger than ourselves, offering a sense of continuity and hope. Whether we find solace in religious beliefs, scientific inquiry, or personal experiences, it is clear that the question of what happens after death is an enduring human concern. It is a question that has the power to shape our lives, influence our decisions, and inspire us to live with greater purpose and meaning. Section 8. Embracing the mystery. Perhaps the greatest wisdom lies in acknowledging the inherent mystery of the afterlife. We can explore different beliefs, ponder scientific theories, and share personal anecdotes, but ultimately the nature of death and what lies beyond remains an enigma. This uncertainty, however, should not be a source of fear or despair. Instead, it can be a catalyst for wonder, a reminder of the vastness of the universe and the limitations of our understanding. Section 9. Living with purpose, dying with peace. In the absence of definitive answers, perhaps the most meaningful approach is to live our lives in a way that brings us peace and fulfillment. By embracing compassion, kindness, and love, we can cultivate a sense of purpose that transcends the boundaries of our earthly existence. And when our time comes to face the great unknown, we can do so with courage, grace, and a heart filled with hope. For in the end, it is not the answers we find, but the lives we live that truly matter.